Hello, I'm so happy you're here today. We are going to be making this amazing fun fold card. It is the pop out fun fold card, and it pops out here where this little dog is. And then it also has another card back here. And then I have a chicken one to show you. Hi Stampers, this is Dawn, and today we're going to make this super cute Pampered Pets card, and this is called the Pop Out Fun Fold card. So the pop out action is right here, so you can see how it pops out, and then you have this extra card back here that you can have for signing. So the card sits up like this, so it's so super cute. Lots of action on this card. So this is the one we're going to make today, but then this is the one that I had to make with the chickens, because you guys know I love these chickens. So this is that one, and then it opens up over here. Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh. All right, so let's go ahead and get the measurements. So let's start with the base. This is the real red, and this is cut at 5 1/4 by 11. We're going to score and cut this piece. Then actually 2 pieces of basic white. This piece is cut at 5 by 7 1/2. We're going to also score this together. And then this piece is extra, and I'll explain that when I get to that part. But this piece is cut at 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. Okay, so then I have these 2 basic black strips of cardstock. These are both cut at 1 5/8 by 5 1/8. And then 2 pieces of the designer paper. Isn't that cute, the doggy prints? So these are both cut at 1 1/2 by 5. Those are going to layer together with the basic black. Then I have a piece of basic black for the front. This is cut at 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. And then this piece of basic white is 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Then this piece of designer paper is 1 1/2 by 2 1/2. Then you're going to need these 4 rectangles. These are the basic black. These are cut at 1 1/8 by 1 5/8. And then 4 of the designer paper pieces. These are cut at 1 by 1 1/2. Okay, and then I went ahead and already die cut out the little dog from the designer paper. Okay, so let's grab our paper trimmer. Okay, so remember this piece of the real red is cut at 5 1/4 by 11. So on the 11-inch side across the top, we're going to score this at 1 3/4, 3 1/2, 5 1/4, and 7. Okay, then we're going to grab our basic white piece. Remember, this is cut at 5 by 7 1/2. We're going to score this piece at 3 3/4. So just in half. So this is going to make your little card in the back piece of the base of the card. So now we're going to cut on this piece. So we're going to take the 5 1/4 inch side across the top. We're going to line this up at 1 1/4. And then we're going to take our cutting blade. We're going to line that up right at that first score line. So it looks like it's at about 1 3/4. And then we're going to cut down to the 5 1/4, the third score line. Then we're going to flip it over and do the exact same thing on the opposite side. So 1 1/4, starting at about 1 3/4. That's right at that first score line. Cut down to 5 1/4 right there. Okay, so now we're going to fold the card. So I'm going to fold this piece out so this center piece pops out. So we're going to fold it like this. So this is going to be the mountain piece of the card, and then these 2 bottom pieces are going to be the valley. So then this piece is going to fold together like this, and then you're just going to fold it over just like that. So then this is the way the card should sit up. Okay. So that's it. Then we're going to grab our bone folder, and we're just going to burnish all our score lines. Okay, so there's our card. Isn't it cute? All right, now we're going to go ahead and do some stamping. We're going to stamp on this piece of our basic white, but first I'm going to grab some removable adhesive, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the back side here, just to hold this piece in place, because this is where this piece is going to go. But I want to draw a pencil line so I know exactly where to stamp. So let me grab my pencil. So we're going to go ahead and fold the card. And then right where this panel right here is, we're going to go ahead and trace that as a guide to where we're going to stamp. Because this is where we're going to stamp our little dog. So I grab my ink. We're going to use the Memento ink because we're going to use our Stampin' Blends today. So I'm going to stamp this dog. Let me show you the stamp set. This is the Pampered Pets. We're going to use this dog right here, and then also the Enjoy with the little hearts, and then also Hope Your Day is a Real Treat. And then this set is also carrying over to the new catalog and the dies. So this is available in a bundle right now until the new catalog is available. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stamp our dog right in the center of this little outline here. So I'm going to stamp it right about here. Okay, and then we're going to take our heart, and I'm going to stamp a heart in each of the corners. Okay, and then we're going to stamp the greeting on the inside, right in the center, right about here. And then we're also going to stamp a few hearts around that. Okay, now this piece that's going to go on the inside, because remember this piece I mentioned was an optional piece. Since we're coloring the dog in with the Stampin' Blends, the ink bleeds through to the other side. So this piece is going to cover up that little coloring on the back. So I'm just going to go ahead and stamp a couple hearts on this layer. We'll color them in too. All right, so I think that's all the stamping. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my blends. I'm using the Smoky Slate and the Combo, both colors, the light and the dark. I'm using the Crumb Cake in the light, and then the Real Red in the light. So the Real Red, I'm going to color in the hearts and the collar, and then the Smoky Slate is going to be colored in with the dog, and then the Crumb Cake, let's just start there. The Crumb Cake, I'm going to color in the grounding for the dog on the bottom with the Crumb Cake light. Okay, so let me go ahead and color in the other images. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and remove this piece. I'm going to get my eraser. Okay, so all our coloring is done now. And now we're going to go ahead and build our layers for this section right here of the card. So let me grab all my pieces, and we're going to use the liquid glue to build all our layers. So we're going to put these two pieces together. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put all our pieces together onto the card. These two strips are going to go right here and right here. These four rectangles are going to go here and here. And then this piece is going to go right here. So then this piece, the last piece, the square, is going to go into this section right here, but it's going to overhang onto this strip right here. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and put our inside of our card, glue this down permanently now. Isn't it adorable? Oh my gosh, I love it. So now you can see how this bled through here. So that's why we have this extra piece, which is the 3.5 by 4 3/4 piece. So that's going to layer right on top of that. Okay, so that piece is going to cover up the coloring that shows through on that back side. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and pop up our little dog that we cut out from that designer paper. Put him on the front, and then I went ahead and already cut out and stamped the word enjoy, and that's also from the same stamp set, the Pampered Pets. So we're going to pop up both of these images here. I'm going to put that right underneath the dog, just like that. Isn't it cute? Then it closes up like this. Now on my finished one, I did add another layer, which is the basic black cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, just to give it another layer. But you don't need to do that. So I'm going to keep that one this way, and then I'll bring this one again so you can see that black, basic black piece of that's layered behind the full-size card, so you can see how that looks. Isn't it cute? I love it. All right, so let me bring in the chicken one again so I can show you that one. Okay, so here's the chicken one. Let's celebrate you. Happy birthday. And then you open up the card in the back. It says, you're still a spring chicken. So cute. Okay, so that's it. That's how you make that really cute pop-out fun fold card. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll have all the items listed down below. And if you like today's video, give it a thumbs up. And then also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. Okay, see you later. Bye.